Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over how to add fractions that have the same signs and different signs. So we're going to be looking at this worksheet which is attached. And then if you want to do some more practice problems before our quiz, you could go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just watch this as a little refresher. So I'm going to look at letter A. Our fractions we have is -1/3 plus that -3/4. Now, with addition, when we do this, we have to look if they're adding. If they're the same signs, we can just add them like normal. But first, we also have to find a common denominator with these, right? So a common denominator between 3 and 4 is 12. I know that. I know that a common denominator between the two is 12. And now, in order to get from 3 to 12, I had to multiply by 4. Now, whatever I do to the bottom, I've got to do to the top. So 4 times 1 is 4. Then for here, I had to multiply by 3. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So 3 times 3 is 9. And now these are both negative numbers. And since these are both negative numbers, I know my answer is going to be negative. So then I would just kind of go like normal. So 9 plus 4 would then be 10, 11, 12, 13. So we'd have 13 over 12. Now, you can leave it like this as this improper fraction, or you can make it into a mixed number. So then your answer would be -1 and 1/12. Pretty simple, right? So now let's look at letter H, okay? This one's a little bit different. We have 3/10 plus a -2/5. Now, before we get started, let's get this down to a common denominator first, okay? So between 10 and 5, they actually do have a common denominator of 10. So I can keep this fraction the same. So I'm going to make this 3/10 right here. And then this one, in order to get from 5 to 10, I have to multiply by 2. And whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. So we get 4. Now, we have then a plus, a negative. So now, we are going to want to take the absolute values of these. And we're going to want to keep the sign with the bigger absolute value. Now, with looking at these, the one with the bigger absolute value is our negative number. So I know my answer is going to be negative. So now I'm going to subtract my absolute values. So 4 minus 3 is 1. And then I keep my denominator. So I should get an answer of -1/10. Now, if you are having difficulties with finding a common denominator, please let me know. I can show you the trick on the multiplication chart how to do that. Thanks, guys.